Hey guys, this is part 3 of talking about why artists have a dark side and explaining it to normal people that don't, well, non-artists who don't get it. But, I mean, you don't have to be an artist to get this. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has darkness within their heart. It's just artists make it their business to find somewhere to put it, because most artists are psychopathic and most artists do have quite an imagination of some very sick shit. So we have to put it somewhere. Okay, otherwise our ass will be behind bars. But I'm going to talk about the void. The void is very intricate. The void is, a lot of people out here, I'm just going to say this. People will say Brooke is weird, Brooke has these crazy dreams. Look, there's no one out here that thinks I'm weird like my mom. She really thinks something's wrong with me. Like I'm a defective specimen or something. But I'm not living with her anymore, so who fucking cares what she fucking thinks. All I can say is, the more I have dreams when I get older, and my spirit guides or something just keeps showing me these holes. I've seen a city in my dreams with just a bunch of dark purple looking, brown looking holes. I feel them in Newark a lot. Like Newark, when I was living in Newark briefly, I felt this energy. When you're in certain areas, you feel this very dark, gritty suction. This energy. These dreams, I keep seeing these vortexes. I keep telling people about it, but people keep thinking I'm just... See, I gotta explain something to you guys. All the things I talk about is not just from research. I see them shits in my dreams before I even did the research. I would do the research to kind of understand what the fuck I was thinking about. These vortexes. The more in an area that people are sad and there's not a lot of love, because folks could just be a family and live together, but there's no true love. We just deal with each other because we're all slaves to the system. Essentially, we're all sitting here working for the man. We're all sitting here working for whoever's in the Illuminati or whatever on the top of the food chain type shit. It might not even be human beings on top of the food chain. In my other video about aliens, I said they were on top. Because I couldn't fathom why one human being with so much money that couldn't last their whole lifetime, what the fuck you need that much money for? I mean, what? What can you buy through 80 or 100 years, or they might live longer because they got all that money? What do you need to buy within 100 years of a lifespan like that? Why do you need all that fucking money? There has to be something more. Because it's like, why keep this system going? Why keep it going? If you have like $20 trillion, billion, $1 million, and you got continents, islands, you control the world, what else do you fucking need? Like, what else do you need? You have so much money, you don't even have to move. People just, you have slaves, servants, everything. What do you need? Why perpetuate this system? Why keep it going? I honestly believe human beings are food. That's why this is going, because a person with all that money can say, fuck planet Earth, I'm wiping everyone out, I'm going to fucking Mars or some shit. But they just keep this system going. It's like, why? Why keep this shit going if you have all that goddamn money? You know, don't you guys ask yourself these questions like, what the fuck? If you had trillions of dollars, what would you do? Okay, so I own planet Earth, now what? What's the point? But anyway, that's off topic a little bit. We're going to talk about these vortexes. I keep having dreams of seeing in the middle of cities these large black holes. It's not a good thing. Okay? It means, from what I can understand, that there is an implosion of souls, of love. When stars collapse upon themselves, I'm using stars as a reference, when energy collapses upon itself, it creates a black hole. That's simple shit, basic shit. Okay. These vortexes are created because of so much pain and sadness within the community. A lot of people, you can't see them with your own two eyes, but if you really look inside yourself and you think deeply and clearly and get right with yourself and you ask the universe for help, the universe will help you, but you gotta be open. See, the only reason why I be having dreams like that is because I'm an open person. I don't be like, oh, that doesn't make sense, because some things I dream about don't make sense. And I'll be like, okay, that doesn't make sense. But some things I gotta really pay attention to, because the dreams that are very profound and vivid, I write it down and I share it with people. And as much as people will say, Brooke just likes to talk to sound like she knows what she's talking about, it's like, I know what I'm talking about. And I'm not even going to try to sound fancy and shit. I was told to share this information with people. So if I die, or if something happens to me or whatever, at least I know I try my best to do my work on this planet. People did not listen to me. They thought I was crazy, that I was on drugs. I am completely sober. I'm not on any drugs. I don't even fucking drink or smoke cigarettes at this point. So it's like, if people want to say I'm crazy, I've been having these dreams way before cigarettes and pot and all this stuff was in my life. So people got to stop fucking telling me I don't know what I'm talking about. If God is telling me, Brooke, share this information, I'm going to do God's work. I'm going to do God's work. I'm going to do the universe's work, because our planet is fucked down right now. It really is. And I'm not saying I'm Neo or some shit, or I'm Jesus coming to save people. These things keep showing me shit in my head, and it has to go somewhere, because it's kind of driving me crazy. It's like my spirit saying, you gotta tell us, you gotta say something, you gotta say something. I'm like, alright, I'm gonna say, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning and I gotta get up to do shit tomorrow and I'm tired, but something keeps telling me to say something, so I'm gonna fucking say it. But let's get back to the point. There are huge suctions in cities. It's not like a physical, it's a soulful, emotional thing, and it's the darkness. And we're coming into the dark ages. We gotta do something about this. The key thing is to stop judging folks. We gotta stop. Sometimes we gotta stop living in the matrix. We gotta stop, like, everyone's all out here trying to be better than one-upping other people. You know, oh, I'm better than this, I got a Gucci bag. And did you know that there are people in third world countries that are slaving over making these types of bags that you're walking around, parading around? There's people that came and fucking eat, bitch. It's like, stuff like that makes me mad. It's like, yo, your kids' clothes look like shit, but you have a Louis Vuitton purse? Are you fucking serious? And you have the nerve to make fun of my shit? Like, I'm glad I don't even have kids. I'm not about that shit. Look, I'm an artist, and I can tell you straight up, art is just hype. Louis Vuitton, Coach. I looked at the Coach design like, I don't understand why a bitch can't get a job with a fucking design so simple, costs $200 for just the letter C turning different angles and ways. I don't get that. Like, I be spending like mad time on my artwork and I can't get a deal anywhere, but the letter C turned 12 ways is a $200 bag. That's okay, whatever. Oh, she's hating on them. I was like, yes, I am hating, because that's fucking bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. What if I took the letter B and put it 20 different ways on the bag? Would I be famous? Like, I don't know. But, yeah, so, we need love in this world. And that's why a lot of people have a dark side. It will be the sweetest people, because some souls aren't from Earth, and some souls are human souls, but they want to love. And they try to give love, but people keep treating them like shit and turning their love away. And when you live a life without love, there comes addiction. When you haven't received, because when you're a kid, you have to be loved. You don't know how to love. You don't know shit, because you're a fucking baby and shit. Alright? You have to be loved, but during infancy, if you don't get the right kind of love, you're going to be kind of fucked up when you're like my age. I'm still fucked up, trying to get over shit that happened in the past. It's real. This is some serious shit. It's deeper than just, oh, she ain't take care of her kids. No, this is real. You could fuck up someone's whole life just because you didn't spend that extra 5 minutes. You had to go out and drink and party. You couldn't spend that extra 10 minutes with your kids. It's really important. Because that's why a lot of people are in therapy, on drugs, smoking, drinking, because they don't have love. There's missing parts to their heart. And because you didn't see your son or your daughter on those weekends, and you didn't make the effort, that shit is going to fuck up someone's life. So that's why a lot of these vortexes are being created. And it's not a lot of people's fault either. This is systematic destruction of a lot of people on this planet. Because the people who are in charge, look, the saddest thing, guys, I have to say, is the people that have that much power. Just imagine for a sec. Alright, I'm going to imagine for a sec. I'm Brooke, Lorelei Vega, and I have unlimited money. I have a debit card. there's unlimited money on it. I can do whatever I want. I can go wherever I want. I can sleep with whoever I want. I can buy prostitutes. I could build communities. I can go to Mars. I could do whatever I want. I can have my own TV show. I could pay off Twitter and be the hottest shit on Twitter. Imagine if you had so much unlimited money. You're above the rules. You're above the system. You could do whatever you want. Imagine that. Now, the problem with having that much power, right? Usually, when you have that much power, you could do good. You could feed people. You can rebuild communities and stuff. But usually, what ends up happening with people with that kind of power is the more power you have, the more them entities and that demonic force or that negative force is going to follow you. You just have too much goddamn power. There's a such thing as too much power, and power corrupts. So you have all that power. You can treat anyone in the way you want to treat them. People, you don't care about anyone's life because you have so much power. It doesn't even matter what they say. You could walk up to someone and say, a bum, and say, "Hey, hi, here's $1," and then eat and bring food and eat it in their face. That kind of fucked up shit. You can do that because you got unlimited money. It doesn't matter. And people who have that much power, when you have that much resources on planet Earth and half the world is starving and struggling and slaves, it's like your heart is going to turn dark no matter what you do. Unless you make an effort to rebuild the planet, 9 times out of 10 folks are gonna, if they had unlimited money, they say, fuck everybody, I'm about to get my own shit together. That's usually what ends up happening because it's easier to be selfish than to help another person. It's easier to give to yourself than to give others a gift, to feed others, to take care of others beyond yourself. So usually when you have that much power, most of the time you turn dark and corrupt. And when you know that you can treat people any kind of way and it wouldn't matter in this physicality. But what people don't understand is that the reason why people never get out of darkness is because it repeats. You're going to keep repeating and repeating and repeating until you understand the message, which is you have to do the right thing. If you don't do the right thing, you're going to keep coming back to earth, coming back. Your karma. That's what karma is. You have to do the right thing. You have to correct your mistakes. Because your soul, if your soul has a lot of weight, you ain't getting up to the higher dimensions. And not saying you're going to go down to hell, but you're going to be in a very shitty place. And that's essentially what this world is all about. It's about energy. We are all energy. And energy implodes and energy gives off. It's easy for someone to say, fuck the world. I want to play with, the game Monopoly makes me so mad. And people be like, Brooke, you're just overreacting. But it makes me so mad because there are people that actually play Monopoly with our lives and laugh about it. Having cigars, having a fucking scotch. Looking at the whole world in a private jet. Like, this is my Monopoly. That's real shit. Not no board game with the fucking dude with the mustache and the eyeglass piece. That's a joke to them. Don't you understand that? That game brought chills to my soul because it's a fucking fucked up game. It's like there are people actually playing Monopoly and chess with planet Earth. And it's for your energy. It's for your soul. That's why people keep talking about soul. It's not the devil. They're entities that are stuck in the cycle of karma in darkness so bad that they need souls to feed so they don't go into lower realms and lower realms and lower realms. So, darkness. The reason why most artists have darkness is because there's no love. There's not a lot of love for artists, and we need something to get this sadness and this pain out of our system. And we use pencil and paper, which is energy as well. It's a positive thing. It's better than a knife and a gun and a rope. Pencil, paper, Photoshop, tablet. You do what you gotta do to neutralize or get this darkness out. And I will go more into detail about this, but unfortunately I have to go to sleep. I hope this talk was empowering, especially for artists. If you're an artist and you're really going through stuff and I understand. You're not alone. I can relate to that. Please check out my page, Brookthorn1, facebook.com/Brookthorn and the digit 1. My new Instagram page, which is Lorelai Vega, LORELAI, Lorelai Vega, VEGA. That's my Instagram. And Facebook is Lorelai Vega. So please check that out if you want to look at my artwork and see my darkness. And more to come. I'm working on some art right now. Actually, I'm working on a picture, and I'm going to sign it with my tears. I was going to sign it with blood, but I'm anemic, and I when I like lose a little blood, it kind of makes me sick. So, and I want to just make a clear point before I cut this video off. Artists don't do stuff like this to be cute. Oh, she wrote it in her tears. How emo. No, we do this stuff because it's real. The pain is real. When you cry, them emotions come out. It's energy. And when you seal it on some artwork, if someone signs their artwork in blood, that's serious. And we have to take this shit seriously because it's serious. And I understand why people sign their stuff in blood. Even period blood, some people do that. It's very deep. I'm not doing that shit right now. But what I will do is I will sign this little drawing. I'm going to post it in tears because this was one of the hardest things I had to do in a long time, dealing with my, I had a very bad breakup or whatever, and I don't like to look weak and seem like I'm weak. Oh, look at her and be laughed at but I have a heart, and I actually fell in love with someone, and it hurts. So I'm going to sign this in tears. And at this point, I can give two shits about that person's life, but I knew what it was like to actually feel love for someone else. I love people in the past, but the saddest thing is I really loved this person, and things didn't work out, and maybe it was for the best because the universe probably was like, look, you have so much love to give, and this person's not understanding that. They can't love you for who you are, and that's not cutting it. So I understand that the universe is looking out for my best interest, but I will, when I'm done with this picture, I will sign it in tears, and I hope the universe and my fans keep me positive so I can keep moving forward. I'm sorry I'm sweating. The weather is getting hot, but thank you guys for listening to this video. Please check out my videos, subscribe so I can get my message out there. Peace out. I am sweating. What the fuck?